Yo, what's up, guys? More of an update video for you this time. Kind of like... Okay. There was a video on my channel that I deleted. Okay? Also, this lighting fucking sucks. Sorry about that. I can't really do anything about it. There was a video on my channel that was called 2017 Recap, okay? And that was posted on December 21st, 2017. Okay. On August 27th, 2019, the video was deleted, and this is going to be the replacement, okay? Because that video, one, you can't hear me in that video. Barely, you could fucking hear me. And two, there was music by Seether in that video, and since the copyright thing on YouTube is complete ass now, I decided to just take down the video completely and re-record it because, one, I don't want to get copyright stricken, and two, I want to have a proper video. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about. Okay, I wrote all this shit down, okay? I wrote all this shit down because I needed to recap 2017. Sorry, I'm fucking all over the place. Okay, also, the video before this... the video before 2017 Recap, before it was deleted, it was a two-part video, okay? They were both posted on January 25th, 2017, okay? Titled A 2017 Return. Videos after those were old Vine videos that I had... saved from Vine and then uploaded. I just uploaded them all to excuse me. Uploaded them all to my YouTube channel, okay? And then 2017 Recap was deleted, blah blah blah. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about everything that I was talking about was trying to talk about in that video, but yeah. Also, I'm sorry for my hair. It's an atrocity right now. I need to get a haircut. Okay, so the things that had happened in 2017. Actually, let's go back. Okay, 2016. All right, I went back to Florida in like October 4th. Actually, it would be 2 years tomorrow, so there you go for that. And then if I've talked about Ross before, he was my ex-boyfriend. I dated him from October something to December something. And then that was that. That was in 2016. And then that started my depression. Because I was in love with this guy. And then he started treating me, kind of like casting me aside or whatever. And then his our friends, Elena and Fernando, I'm going to put the fucking names out there. I don't give a fuck anymore because I tried to, in 2018, I tried to, try to fix everything. And they're like, no, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, okay, you know what, fine. I'm not talking to you anymore. I don't want to talk to you anymore or whatever. So we're done. Okay. And so that was like 2016. And then I talked to her in 2018. Whatever. So other stuff that happened after that. In February of 2017, I got hired at Walmart. And that would have been that was my first job. But, of course, living with my dad and stepmom wasn't the best because I could never have a paycheck. It always had to go to their loans or their bills, and then they were always being hypocritical, saying that they want me to get out more and to go and be myself. But one, no one would fucking drive me. I had no money. I probably had maybe 2 cents left after every fucking paycheck. well, okay, you know, maybe it's an exaggeration, but I didn't have a lot of money left. Maybe like $5 left. And I couldn't even put it in savings because they would always be like, hey, I need some money. Can you help me? And if I said no, they would have guilt-tripped me. So I said, okay, fine. So from February to whatever, and so that summed up my whole living situation with my dad and my stepmom. In April of 2017, I had gotten into an argument with my dad, and then it was just about my little sister because she doesn't fucking listen to anybody. And then my dad was just sitting on his ass. He wasn't doing anything. And so he got on to me about, you know, trying to get her to calm down. And I said, all right, fuck it, I'm leaving. Because at that time, me and him didn't get along. I didn't get along with anybody really in the house besides my fully biological sister, which is Andy. You've seen her before in my videos. And that happened. Yeah, I got kicked out. And then I've stayed there for like, what, maybe 2 months, which felt like a fucking year. Sorry. No, I left my dad's and went to my grandfather's. Okay, and it felt like fucking months there. And I only stayed for like, what, a couple months. And I felt like shit there too because he was always talking about he wants to live alone and he wants to do things for himself. And so that just emotionally hurt me and just depressed or whatever. And so I just said, fuck it. I gotta move back in with my dad because there's no other place I can go. And then, yeah, and then in July, I had ended up moving back, like maybe in the first week or whatever. And then, the saddest thing that could happen happened. On July 20th, 2017, Chester Bennington had died by suicide. Now, if you don't really know me too well, Linkin Park is one of my favorite fucking bands, okay? That happening fucking killed me. Metaphorically, okay? Because he was my idol, and, well, okay, I looked up to him because, you know, at the time I was really getting into music, which I got into the band, like, in 2010, like, fully, and then that happened, you know? But I still support Linkin Park, of course, but that's another topic. And then, a lighter note, 6 days later, I was invited to go to a concert by a friend of mine named Michael. He was like, hey, you like Crown the Empire, and they're gonna be in Pensacola. Would you want to go see? I said, hell yes, but let me ask my folks, because I had to ask them, of course, but I don't want, okay, that was fine. I didn't mind asking them for that, as long as they didn't need me. So, on July 26th, 2017, I went to go see Crown the Empire, Palais Royale, however you say it, Out Came the Wolves, and Icy Stars, all live, and it was amazing. It was such a great night, and oh my god. I still have a little bit of the memories on my Snapchat, but yeah. Yeah, and that was in Pensacola, Florida. And then later on in the year, I was trying to get through work and shit. And nothing really happened that was exciting that year besides the concert and then getting the job. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, and then my current boyfriend, me and him started dating in September of 2017. And so that was like the better part of my year because I had somebody who actually gave a fuck about me. Like a romantic relationship and all that stuff. But that's 2017, and if this shit cuts out, I'm sorry. I don't know how much space is on this fucking phone. I keep looking at the screen. You know. And so, I'm gonna try to get to 2018, through 2018 a little bit, okay? And so, 2018, here we go. You know, since, you know, 2017 happened and all that shit happened. 2018, in January, got kicked out of my dad's house again. because I was staying over at my coworker's house a little bit because I wanted to, get away. And my fucking stepmom decided to call me and guilt trip the fuck out of me for not coming back to their house. Because I had to report to them for pretty much everything. And it's fucking, it was annoying at the time, which is why I'm not living with them anymore. So I decided to live with a coworker who I had ended up knowing in October of 2017, I think. And so, his name is Craig. I don't really talk to him anymore. I do hope he's doing well, though. And then I just had so much depression about my family and friendship with him, because the more I started to live with him, the more I could see he had a little bit of, I don't know if it's psychosis or psychotic a little bit. He was kind of dark, and everything had to be a certain way. He was meticulous, and I got tired of it, to be honest. But I was being nice. I was like, okay, we'll do this. And then I couldn't fucking take it anymore, because my family was treating me like shit, because all they wanted from me is money. If I died, I mean, they would cry, of course, and miss me, but they would also just miss my money. Hopefully that's changed by now. Also, as I'm recording this is October 3rd, 2019. And then, let's see, I stayed with him from January to June of 2018. Stayed with Craig. And I just, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I got tired of it, because stuff went down there, and let me go to a certain night. I know I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. There was a night where me, him, and a couple of his friends went out to a bowling alley or whatever. I didn't really want to be there, but I knew he would talk shit. So I was like, alright, maybe I'll go, and maybe I need to get out of the house. Okay, so that night happens. We go to bowling alley, everybody's drinking and stuff, and I really don't feel comfortable with it. And I was like, hey, Craig, I'm gonna go. I sat outside and I texted him this. And I was like, I really don't like this environment. And, I'm not really a drinker. I'm trying not to be. And so that shit happened, and then I ended up vaping or whatever, and I started just drinking just to deal with everything. But yeah, that night, he got pissed off at me, and then he told me to go kill myself, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to fucking be friends with you anymore. And then he threatened to sell all my shit. First of all, bitch, I believe there are terms for that, and I believe you can get jailed for that. Probably not, but it's not his property, so fuck you on that. And then months later, I got tired of it. So in June, I left. I shipped all my shit to my mom's here in Texas. And then on June 20th, 2018, I said, fuck Florida, I'm leaving. I said bye to the friends that, I wanted to see last. Like my friend Ryan, my friend Michael, Kevin, or Zephyr. I think it's Zephyr. And living in Florida is not fun. It was not good. My mental health was draining. I had attempted suicide maybe like once or twice. So I just said, I need to get out of this environment. It is a toxic fucking environment, and I need to leave. So I did. And so on June 20th, that was my plane ticket, and that was my plane, and I came here to Texas, and I lived with my mom, and I've been living in Texas ever since. I lived with my mom until December of 2018, but there was no problems. I wanted to live with the boyfriend or whatever. He's not here right now, he's at work. But we have the doggy, Foxy. There she is. Little baby. Hi, baby. So yeah. And then, everything was fine. I was still working at Walmart, but I had transferred. And then August 25th, 2018 hit. that was the day that Kyle Pavone of the band We Came as Romans had died. And it was just, it sucked. That was another band I really liked as well. And they actually just put out a couple singles as well. In honor of Kyle, which is really cool. So that's good on them for that. But then in November of 2018, I think it's November 4th, Walmart decided to fire me because of past absences or whatever, and they were supposed to clear them, right? And so, and you know, they were trying to tell me that, you know, absences are not acceptable. This and this, which I understand. Being absent from work is unprofessional, whatever. But the store I was working at here in Texas, besides the one in Florida, I prefer the one in Florida because the one here in Texas that I was working at, it was just me and this gentleman named Mike, okay? Me and him did all the work in our department. And whenever somebody, let me backtrack. There was the sporting goods section right across from where we were working. And so the guy that, you know, he's supposed to be working there was never at his fucking post. And so customers would get upset at us, and then, you know, I would be like, I'm sorry, I can call them for you, or I can call a manager. Of course, a couple times I do believe that I had to call a manager over there. But guess what? The managers never showed up either, because the Hewitt, Texas Walmart is ass. Fuck the management there. I liked working at Walmart, just that Walmart needs a whole new management team. The store manager didn't tell us shit, didn't want to tell us anything, and just didn't do shit. And Lewis, the assistant manager, who I heard he got fired, didn't want to tell, nobody wanted to tell anybody anything there. And it's just, nobody wanted to help out, and it was fucking terrible. Meh, should get that here. And so, yeah, fuck the Hewitt, Texas Walmart. And then, of course, later on in December, like I had said earlier, I had moved out of my mom's because, you know, I wanted to live with a boyfriend, like I said. And then I officially moved here in December, technically, but then left in March to bring my stuff from my mom so I can officially move in. And then while I was over with my mom's, because I took a bus over there, I started working with my stepdad. And then our then neighbor and someone else, I started work with them. And that situation didn't work out because we were working on houses. That is a curly fucking piece of hair. We started working on houses together. And then there was a gentleman named Frank. And then our neighbor named Mario. Okay. Apparently they were talking shit about me behind my back to my stepdad. And my stepdad was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop you right there. No one talks shit about my son like that because he sees me as a son, and I'm very grateful for that. And so we never went back because of that. Because if they're gonna talk shit behind people's backs and just rip them off, because they still owe me $60, by the way. Actually, no, Mario owes me $60. But yeah, I never talked to them. But me and my mom and everyone else in my family, I hope we're on good terms now. But yeah, I left my mom's in July after all that shit happened. Nothing bad happened, but I came back here. I left my mom's in July to worry about. Yeah, I just said I'll get my stuff at a later date because we had to move by August of this year. And so while I was here, I was like, okay, me and my boyfriend can go help them move. And so we did. And then whilst doing that, we also brought back some of my stuff after we helped them finish and all that. So it was, yeah. And yeah, like I said, after we moved out of that and situated, me and my boyfriend packed whatever I had in mind and drove all the way back here. And then, that was like early August, I think. But yeah. And then, on August 15th, 2019, finally, after almost a year of not having a job, I had finally gotten hired at Goodwill. And it's pretty neat, to be honest. Just kidding. It's an okay job, to be honest. It's not the best job in the world. I rather work at Walmart, but hey, I have a job right now and I'm making a decent amount. And so that brings us to today, October 3rd, 2019. This video. If you've made it this far into the 20 minutes of this video, because I have the timestamp right here, for me at least on the iPhone, thank you so much for watching. I rambled a lot. If you have questions, ask me in the comment section below. Because, one, my voice is gone if you can't fucking tell. I've gotten fat over the years, and yeah, I'm probably going to post another update vlog because, why not? Because I haven't done one in a while. So there's that. Thank you so much for watching. I will most likely record another video after this, after I upload this one, of course. So this one, by the time you're seeing this, I'm recording it, and the next one will be uploaded. You don't care. Yeah. Again, I'm rambling. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Dog, say goodbye. Are you gonna zoom in, phone? Okay, you know what? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Doggo. She's like, help. Okay, then. Alright, bye, guys.